Yeah, right. Yeah. What's up, chat? Yeah, we do that Earl Flynn. You know, I'm from the east side of Detroit. Yeah. On the west side, they do the boss up. They boss up over there. Salute to the chat, man. Salute to the chat. You know what it is, your favorite neighborhood shirt guy, T-shirt guy here. You know, hit me up for that exclusive solid shit, just in case you want to tell a nigga pardon my back. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, hit me up for that solid shit. We got a hell of a line coming out for Black History Month. You know, somebody said they canceled Black History Month, so we gonna be repping hard, solid. We got the solid promos, we got solid designs coming out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be putting the OGs, some of them old fallen soldiers, you know what I mean, on the shirts with the solid stamp on there. You know what I mean? They're gonna be fresh off the presses, and they're gonna be limited. Check it out though. Check it out. What if I don't deal with that politics shit? I really don't mess with it. I stay away from politics and religion, not because I'm unaware of it, but you know our family is real sensitive and touchy. You know what I'm saying? Real sensitive and touchy. So a lady got killed out there by one of the ICE guys, right? The commotion is they not supposed to be there. She wasn't in the wrong. They was in the wrong, regardless of what happened. They say, you know, they say she's a family woman. Say she got a wife and a son. And you know, the narrative is, and she wasn't doing nothing. She just a regular mom, a regular American, and she just going out there and she was just trying to pass through or whatever. But when the video come out, we see some of the things that's very, very obvious in the situation. That's like, that make me say, shit, maybe they is wrong. Maybe the guy is wrong for shooting her in the face, but it happens here. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like my man say, you know what I'm saying? Niggas get killed every day, B. It was wrong to kill Tamir Rice. It was wrong to kill Ahmaud Arbery. It was wrong to kill Ayanna Jones. It was wrong to kill so many. It was wrong to kill Sandra Bland. It was wrong to kill Sonya Massey. It was wrong to kill Breonna Taylor. You know, and some of us had a fight. A lot of us made a fuss. In fact, that crew, the not fucking around clique or the not fucking around crew, those power movements emerged off a lot of that political shit. You know, most of the shit that we see in the content creation right now has to do with politics. Straight up, if you're talking about identity, if you're talking about reparations, if you're talking about any of that shit, you're talking about politics. And it's a sensitive subject because people that have a position are going to stand on a position whether you can give an understanding or not, because they have to take a position and they have to stand on it. So it causes frictions because even though common sense, everybody had that shit, common sense is not allowed in this arena. It's about your position, the position you take, your stance you take, how you identify politically, and it just leave room for arguments. So I don't fuck with that shit. I say stay in business, because at the end of the day, when those people finally do calm down, when whatever is gonna be worked out, nigga, we're gonna still be grinding right here. And we're gonna still be needing what we need. Your client's gonna still need your actions. So I will say this as it pertains to the lady that got took out by the ICE agent. They say she was a mom and wife, a partner, however that go when two women is married, however that go. But she was in a relationship and she had a child. I think the child have needs and her spouse got needs that they not gonna be able to get now. They, you know what I mean? They can't get from the woman because the woman was taken out. You're gonna place the blame on the person that took her out. But me on the grounds, me being the grounds, I'm a married man, I'm a family man. I would say, why leave the house? If you watching these things happen on TV, let that shit play out on TV. If you watching that shit happen online, let that shit play out online. What's going on in real life is what matters. Nigga, that shit. If you ask your child, man, would they rather you go out there trying to fight against these federal agents to stop, to protest whatever it is they doing? Your child gonna tell you, man, I'd rather you be at the crib, fussing and cussing or feeding and teaching. You got so many other options that you need to be doing as opposed to coming out that motherfucker risking your life for a cause, whatever the cause is. If the cause ain't family growth, if it ain't directly affecting your house in these type of times when it's crazy and it's corrupt and it's a political climate, stay out of the political climates, especially our people. Indigenous American people. Stay out of the politics. It was the politics that divided us from the beginning. Stay out of that shit. No politics, no religion, just life. One.